The House Committee on the Niger Delta Development Commission has summoned the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godswill Akpabio, and the Acting Managing Director of the Commission, Daniel Ponde, to appear before it on Monday, 20th of June, to answer questions bordering on the ongoing probe of corruption in the Commission. Hi, welcome to What's Trending. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, a foremost Ijaw leader, Edwin Clark, and the immediate past governor of Bayelsa State, Seraki Dixon, have sent congratulatory messages to the former leader of the Niger Delta militants, Government Ekpe aka Tom Polo, on his acquittal by a federal high court in Lagos State. Ekpe was charged with 34 billion naira fraud filed by the federal government against Global West Vessel Specialist Limited, a company linked to him. Justice Ibrahim Buba passed a verdict dismissing the entire 40-count charge. Clark and Dixon called on the federal government to release all properties seized from Tom Polo, his firm, and co-accused with the acquittal. At number 9, UK airline British Airways is retiring its entire Boeing 747 jumbo jet fleet following the huge hit to international air travel caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. The airline said in a statement to AFP, "It is with great sadness that we can confirm we are proposing to retire our entire 747 fleet with immediate effect." British Airways confirmed it is unlikely the magnificent Queen of the Skies will ever operate commercial services for British Airways again due to the downturn in travel caused by the COVID-19 global pandemic. At number 8, a suspected serial killer in Ibadan has confessed to how he carried out his killings. The 19-year-old serial killer, Sunday Shodikwe, said he worked for a herbalist, Adedokun Yunusa, who sent him on murderous assignments. Sunday reported the herbalist instructed him to find victims, and when he located his victims, he would hit them with a shovel, and when they laid in a pool of their blood, he would make some incantations and move around the body 3 times and then turn his back to it. He confessed that he had carried out 5 of such operations, and the herbalist paid him 500 naira for each killing. At number 7, the Nigeria LNG Limited has denied the allegation that its Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer Tony Atta, and the Group Managing Director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, Mele Kyari, illegally withdrew 1 billion naira worth of funds belonging to the company. It was alleged Atta and Kyari, signatories to the company account, have been moving and squandering money belonging to the company without approval. It was reported that the House of Representatives had resolved to investigate the alleged illegal withdrawal of funds from the Nigerian LNG Limited amounting to $1 billion by the NNPC. At number 6, the Southwest states will allow secondary schools to open in the region this August to enable students write the forthcoming West African Senior Secondary School Certificate examination. The agreement was reached after a virtual meeting involving state commissioners for education and special advisors on education and State Universal Education Board Commission secretaries on Wednesday. The meeting was put together by Development Agenda for Western Nigerian Commission. Dawn, in a statement, said the Southwest states will reopen schools for SS3 pupils on August 3rd with COVID-19 preventative measures put in place. At number 5, over 500 members of the ruling All Progressives Congress have defected to the opposition People's Democratic Party in Edo State. It has been reported that several indigents from the Ipoba Oka LGA, Ward 8, defied the downpour of rain and marched out for a unity rally as the chairman, councillor, SA, and more than 500 members of the APC formally declared their defection to PDP. This comes after State Governor Godwin Obaseki defected to the PDP from the APC ahead of the upcoming gubernatorial elections against his APC rival Osagi Ize-Iyamu, who had a defection of his own from the PDP to the APC. At number 4, the United States reported a record high of more than 77,000 new cases of COVID-19 in the past 24 hours, bringing the total number of infections to 3,560,364. It has been reported the death toll has risen by 974, taking the country's total to 138,201. The state of Florida, which has emerged as the epicenter of the outbreak, reported a record of 156 COVID-19 deaths on Thursday, with close to 14,000 new cases. The United States remains the worst-hit nation in the world in absolute terms. At number 3, Nigeria's inflation rate has risen further to 12.56% in June as prices of basic food items surge. Inflation in Nigeria has been on the rise since August 2019, when the country shut its land borders to its neighbors to curb smuggling. It worsened with the devastating effect of the novel coronavirus on the global economy. Apart from a steep rise in the food index, the highest increases were recorded in prices of medical services, hospital services, passenger transport by road, pharmaceutical products, motor cars, paramedical services, maintenance and repair of personal transport equipment. At number 2, the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria has asked all very important personalities to obey all COVID-19 protocol at the nation's airports or risk being denied access to any of its facilities. Despite denial from the 2 VIPs, FAN insisted that the governor of Adamawa State and former governor of Zamfara State flouted the guidelines in place for passenger facilitation at the Port Harcourt and Kano airports respectively. The authority condemned their actions, noting that persons of such caliber should show themselves worthy of occupying leadership positions by leading by example. And finally, at number 1, the House Committee on the Niger Delta Development Commission has summoned the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godswill Akpabio, and the Acting Managing Director of the Commission, Daniel Ponde, to appear before it on Monday, June, to answer questions bordering on the ongoing probe of corruption in the Commission. This follows the appearance of the former Acting Managing Director of the NDDC, Joy Nunye, at the House of Representatives Committee on NDDC's ongoing investigative hearing to testify on the alleged illegal expenditure and mismanagement by the Commission. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.